Hello and welcome to Only Connect, the quiz which knows that the obvious just isn't satisfying. There's more pleasure in illusion and suggestion. You don't have to spell everything out. For example, when the poet refers to a wee, sleeket, cowering, timorous beastie, we all know which beasties he's talking about. We can all picture the small, nervous, hairy, hunched, twitching, beady-eyed creatures. Let's meet the teams. On my right, Paddy Stronach, a former electrochemist who has eaten llama meat and fished for piranhas on the Amazon. Michael Wilson, a software developer who enjoys holidaying with his bridge club and is married to the team captain, Isabel Heward, a maths graduate who has been presented with awards by Princess Anne on 2 separate occasions. United by a love of Lincolnshire, they are the Scunthorpe Scholars. How's your team been preparing for tonight's game?
Well, I'm sure the other two have been practising in some way or another, while I've actually just been eating great blocks of chocolate and drinking draft cider.
I'm definitely going to try that this evening, possibly during the show. You will be facing tonight on my left Ian Wallace, a bee inspector and former accountant, who is a member of the Western Front Association, the Collingwood Society, the National Trust, the National Art Fund and the British Beekeepers Association. Josh Spiro, a journalist with a degree in classics who is said to be unwelcome in Singapore after writing unfavourably about the country's art scene. And their captain, Mark Wallace, an archaeology graduate who enjoys metal detecting and singing sea shanties. United by a taste for honey, they are the Beekeepers. And how have you been preparing for tonight?
A lot of honey tasting, endless anecdotes about bees and their behaviour. That's about it.
I notice you share a surname with a team member. Is that a coincidence?
Indeed. Well, Ian is my dad, and yes, he's the king of the bees.
2 family teams tonight, then. This could end in carnage. I can't wait. Let's start with round 1. What is the connection between 4 apparently random clues? Scunthorpe Scholars, you won the toss. You'll be going first. Please choose an Egyptian hieroglyph.
Lion, please.
Lion will be the first question of the match. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Next, please. Multiply. Any clues? Trying to carry on. Next, please. Still got quite a bit of time, but I really... Do you want me to get the 4th one?
I think so. Yes, please.
Next, please. Look wide field. Is this something? Wide field, couple 3.
3 seconds.
What am I saying? Mandatory.
Not something that connects all the clues, I'm afraid. Beekeepers, do you want to have a go for a bonus point?
Is it the star symbol?
The star symbol or the asterisk denotes all of these. Talk me through the clues.
So, ungrammatical string follows. Not sure, there must be computer programming of some description. Multiply, it's an Excel spreadsheet. We can use the asterisk to multiply. Not out in cricket and required field.
When you have newsletters, it says name, asterisk.
That's right, especially on online forms. The first one is in linguistics. It's like the word sick. It indicates that an ungrammatical string is about to follow. The asterisk shows that they know that it's ungrammatical, but it's happening anyway. So well done, you get a bonus point and your chance to choose.
Twisted flax, please.
The twisted flax? Well, it's the music question. How lovely. What connects the clues you're about to hear? The first one is coming in now.
Next, please.
It's quite a struggle every day. Living on your
Next, please.
I am bound on a Yankee clay.
So that's the pose.
Yes.
Liverpool.
Is the right answer. What did we hear?
We're not sure, but they had...
It was Oh You're a Mucky Kid by Cilla Black.
Liverpool Lullaby is the title, yeah.
The third one was Leaving of Liverpool.
That's right.
I don't know what the first one was.
Going Down to Liverpool. That was performed by the Bangles, and you didn't need to hear Long-Haired Lover from Liverpool, of course, little Jimmy Osmond, but you didn't need that one. Coming in after 3 clues, you get 2 points. Very well done. Scholars, what would you like?
Water, please.
The water question. OK, what is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Actaeon spotted Artemis and he was killed by his own stag, wasn't he? But... Next, please. Oh, it was a transformation, wasn't it? So, Artemis...
The character was transformed into that animal by that god.
It's transformations. The god Zeus turned Io into a cow. Artemis turned Actaeon into a stag.
That is absolutely right. They are transformations performed by Greek gods, usually as punishments. Very well done. Beekeepers, what would you like?
2 reeds, please.
2 reeds. OK. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Interesting. Whipped cream and penny. Next, please. Next, please. Sorry? Should we go next? Next, please.
Hello.
These are
Referencing Disney films.
Disney references by
Really?
famous musicians.
Boring and sick madness. That would be a nice
seen The
summary of
Lion
Disney.
King?
Straight to DVD.
I'm afraid that's an inspired guess, but not the right answer. Scunthorpe Scholars, do you know what this is?
Well, we think, obviously, it's that the groups did songs, and so Motorhead did a song called Who Killed Bambi? Who killed Bambi's mother?
I mean, that's so nearly, except it would be only that clue, and it's the Sex Pistols. But other than that, it would be a brilliant answer. No,
Yes.
These are episodes of The Young Ones. So remember, on The Young Ones, there used to be a band performing. And the reason for that was that variety shows got a lot more money than sitcoms. So if they had a band on each week, they could say it was a variety show and get more money. So there was always a band, and these are the episodes in which these bands appeared. Madness in 2 different episodes, Boring and Sick. So no points there, but Scholars, you may choose your own question.
Horned Viper, please.
The Viper. OK, what is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Next, please.
There's some sort of festival.
Next, please.
No, on the September then.
Next, please.
3 seconds.
The location of marathons in those cities in those months.
I'll accept it. Can you be any more specific?
I think Paddy can be, since he told me the answer.
No, not really. It was just...
It's very specifically where the marathons finish. It is the locations, yes. The marathons take place in those places, particularly where they finish. In fact, in the case of the Chicago Marathon, it's the start and the finish. The others are finishes. But yes, they are marathon locations. Keen marathon runner, are you, Paddy?
Oh, yes. Twice a week.
If you had to run the marathon, how quickly do you think you could do it?
About 2 days.
Well, well done. That is the right connection. Beekeepers, what would you like?
The Eye of Horus, please.
That's just as well. The Eye of Horus is the question you'll be getting. These are picture clues, of course, because we haven't had those yet. Something connects them. What is it? Time starts now.
Standard barbell. The barbell. Which how many kilos? Next, please. Weight. Oh, there's forces. There's forces, aren't there? Weight, drag, mass. Weight, drag. Should we go next? Next, please. These are forces.
Can you be more specific?
Forces in physics.
Well, I'll accept that, because I accepted the general marathons over there. Yes, and specifically forces that act on aircraft. What are we looking at?
So we're looking at mass or weight, drag, thrust, and lift.
You didn't need to see lift, of course, but that's right. They are forces in physics, and particularly aircraft we were thinking of. That means at the end of round 1, the Scunthorpe Scholars have 4 points, the Beekeepers have 5. On to round 2, the sequences round, and Scunthorpe Scholars, you'll be going first again, so please choose a question.
Lion, please.
Lion, OK. I'd like to know what will come fourth in this sequence. Here's the first.
Buddhism in China. Next, please.
Well, it's a major religion, isn't it? It's still a major religion in China. Hinduism is. Yeah, because
next, please.
Indonesia.
The biggest. Indonesia has the highest proportion.
Yeah, well, I think China's the biggest Buddhist, so it's got to be Christianity.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
USA. Christianity, USA.
Is the right answer. And why is that?
Those religions, those countries have got the biggest proportion. I'm not putting this very well, am I?
Those are the countries where those religions have the biggest population, and it's in order of the biggest religions. Well spotted. Beekeepers, what would you like?
The horned viper, please.
The horned viper. What would come fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next, please.
So these are Steven Spielberg's films. So yeah, but there must be a number of Oscars or time or Oscars nominated.
Should we have another?
I think Schindler's List.
Should we have another one too? Another, please.
Timing. Are these most recent? Still the Tom Hanks films as well. No.
3 seconds.
Schindler's List.
That wouldn't be a sequence, I'm afraid. So there's a bonus chance for the Scunthorpe Scholars.
Forrest Gump.
And why would that be?
Well, it's to do with Tom Hanks films, and other than that, it's just vague inspiration.
Tom Hanks is in all these films. The director of all of them is Steven Spielberg. So the collaborations between Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks, and the next would be Bridge of Spies. Anybody know what happens in Bridge of Spies?
It's the Gary Powers exchange for the Russian spy on the bridge, and the spy grew up not far from where I live.
Oh, really? Not a very good spy if you know that.
No.
Yes, collaborations of Spielberg and Hanks, and the next will be Bridge of Spies. No points there, I'm afraid. But Scholars, you may choose a question.
Water, please.
Water? Well, a music sequence, yes. What would you expect to hear in fourth place? Here's the first.
Something like a U-Mountains. Next, please.
But night train.
Next, please.
Three seconds.
A track by the Bangles.
Well, it's not a bad guess, because the Bangles could come in a lot of sequences. Not this one, I'm afraid. So, Beekeepers, you've got the chance of a bonus point.
I'm Coming Up by Pink.
Would be an acceptable answer, and why is that?
These are the rising number of points for balls in snooker.
Yes, it's a snooker sequence. What did we hear?
There was Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper in there, wasn't there? And James Brown...
And Green Day.
Green Day, so we need to hear something. Pink could have been Pink Floyd. You've gone with Pink, and I'm Coming Up. Unfortunately, we don't have that to play in, but there's no reason why the viewers shouldn't be reminded. It's very annoying not to know what song people mean, so we could perhaps help them out with a blast of it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm coming up, so you better get this party started.
Fabulous. 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 Although the party started hours ago on this show. For me, it usually starts about 6 o'clock in the morning. Very well done, Beekeepers. You get the bonus point, and what a beautiful rendition of that final clue. As a reward, you may pick a question.
The Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next, please.
So maybe the points are 4. So F is 4, F is 4, O is 1, U is 1, so 7. So F plus O plus U plus R equals 7. It's good. O is 1. Okay. F equals 7, yeah. U is 2, so it's 8. Okay. Equals 8.
F plus O plus U plus R equals 8.
Not the answer, I'm afraid. So, Scunthorpe Scholars, I'm going to show you the third in a sequence and see if you can get a possible bonus point.
F plus O plus U plus R equals 7.
Is the right answer. What is this sequence?
It's the scores of those letters in Scrabble.
That's absolutely right. Very well done. You get the bonus point and you may choose a question.
2 reads, please.
2 reads, OK. These are going to be picture clues. What would you expect to see? The fourth picture. Here's the first.
OK, next, please. OK. Next, please.
Matchstick and is it something to do with library? Salted. Manchester Ship Canal.
3 seconds.
The Pope.
And why would that be?
Again, absolutely no idea, and I don't like to leave a gap in conversation. It seems so rude.
I know exactly what you mean. If people are quiet for longer than about 8 seconds, I shout something, usually the Pope. It can go very wrong. So I like your social approach, but unfortunately that's not the answer. So, Beekeepers, you want to have a go?
Might it be a picture of some cats and dogs?
And why would that be?
We thought it might be the song about L.S. Lowry, the stickman.
Yes, unfortunately, no. That is just our question editor's best attempt to draw a man. But unfortunately, he's not very good at drawing. What is it?
It's a man, a plan, a canal, Panama.
That's what it is. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama. And we've got the Panama Papers, of course, whereby we learned all sorts of interesting things about people's tax arrangements. We could have had a Panama hat or a picture of Panama itself. Yes, it is that famous palindrome devised by the mathematician Lee Mercer. Well spotted, but a little bit too late for the points, I'm afraid. Nevertheless, you will get the last question of the round, the twisted flax. What will come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next, please.
This is like the smallest department in France.
Smallest department, OK. Is Monaco taxing? No, it's not these principalities. Next, please.
Nagoya Grampus 8. Oh, this must be about the whites and something. Gramps.
3 seconds.
They have all got painters' names in them.
Maybe they do, but I want to know what comes forth in the sequence, so I'm afraid I must throw it over to the Scunthorpe Scholars for a possible bonus point.
Leicester City.
I mean, I love it when you come in with a go. No, but it is a football question. This is the managerial career of Arsene Wenger. And after Nagoya Grampus 8, he went to, of course, Arsenal. So at the end of round 2, the Beekeepers have 6 points, the Scunthorpe Scholars have 7. Time now for the connecting wall, and it'll be the Beekeepers to go first this time, so you have a choice, lion or water.
Lion wall, please.
OK, you have got 2.5 minutes to solve the lion wall, starting now.
Okay, so ruby.
Things you blow with gaskets.
Yeah.
Things that are red.
Red, raspberry red, blood red.
And what else we got here? We've got man, knit, yoke.
So you blow a trumpet, you blow a gasket, you blow a fuse, and you blow...
So, okay, let's slow down a moment. Slow down a moment.
And what else do you blow? Stop.
So
you blow a trumpet.
Gasket.
Fuse.
You blow raspberry, and you blow
A fuse. Yes.
Right.
Is it connect some kind of into...
Yoke, so that's the tie, not the... Oh, these are knots. A yoke, Chinese, the Chinese knot, bind and connect. Knit, bind, yoke and connect. Right.
Okay.
3 strikes now.
So these are red.
So on 3 strikes we've got...
So Titian red, ruby red, knots red.
Which is
blood red.
Which is what the explanation
Chinese, Manic, Sheffield. Wednesday.
Manic, Sheffield.
Preachers.
Manic Street. Manic Monday.
Sheffield Wednesday. Man Friday. Chinese day.
New Year.
Chinese something.
Ruby Tuesday.
Ruby Tuesday, yes.
Can we try that?
Yeah.
Sheffield Wednesday. What was it? Manic and Man Friday.
Man Friday, yeah.
And that's it. You've solved the wall. Very well done. So that's 4 points immediately for the groups. What about the connections? Trumpet, fuse, raspberry, gasket.
You blow these.
Things you can blow. Simple as that. And the green group starting yoke.
Tying things together. These are things you tie together. Verbs for tying.
Synonyms for unite or tie. That's right. And the pink or purple group starting man.
Days of the week. These attached to days of the week. So Man Friday, Manic Monday, Ruby Tuesday, Sheffield Wednesday.
That's absolutely right. And what about the turquoise group? Chinese, Titian, blood, pillar box.
They're all reds.
They are all types of red. So that is another 4 points for the connections, plus the bonus for getting it all right. It's the maximum of 10. Let's bring in the Scunthorpe Scholars now, give them a new connecting wall and see what they can do about solving it. Welcome to the wall. Walcome, I might say. It's the water wall you'll be getting because the line's been taken. You have 2.5 minutes to solve it, starting now.
There's Bugsy Malone, Amaryllis is a flower, Cadbury Dairy Milk. Murano, is that a type of glass? DK, that's 2 words. DK, MT, NV, KN. Right, so what else? S.
So that's without Essex.
Right, so that's without Essex. Right. Oh, that's right. Right, Tinky Winky, that's children's. Barney the Dinosaur, also is children's, but Bugsy Malone. Bugsy's a film, Dinah's a film. Is that Avalon? Is that a film? Green with Envy, any other greens? I'm just going to have a go at that. What colour is Barney the Dinosaur? Is that green? What colour is Tinky Winky? Right. Murano, is that type of glass? Yes.
Barney could easily be purple.
I think I did that before, but thinking that they were all... Oh, no, I didn't. No, it was purple, amethyst. I think that's purple. So which one did I do? I did it without amethyst. I've done it without aubergine, that's right.
3 strikes now.
Right, so I tried it with... Did I try it with the film ones that I thought? I think I did, but having said that, Murano, I think that's glass. Isle, that's an isle, Have we got any more isles?
Yeah, you've just got to try one.
Yeah, got to try one outside. Aubergine, anything to do with the words? Are they going to split up at all?
Slugs, I can't see anything. There's Mary in the middle, Ava, Mary, what's any other girls' names?
10 seconds.
Envy, I've done 2, and I'm just going to say...
That's it. You've had your 3 goes. The wall has frozen, but you found 2 groups, and I'll give you points if you can tell me the connections. What about that first blue group starting KN or Cayenne?
Well, when you say the words, it sounds like the combination of 2 letters.
That's absolutely right. They sound like 2 letters. And the green group starting Barney the Dinosaur.
Right, we think these are all various shades of purple mauve.
That's right. It's the green group, but they're not green. Yes. They are all purple. And you can still get points for the connections in the groups you didn't find, so let's resolve the wall. There you go, that's how it should have looked. Murano, amaryllis, maize, aubergine.
They're all varieties of glassware.
They are not. They're all restaurants associated with Gordon Ramsay. Past and present restaurants of the chef Gordon Ramsay. And the last turquoise group, Diner, Bugsy, Avalon, Envy.
They're all films?
I need something more specific than that.
By the same director.
I'm afraid not. Because so many things are films,
Yes.
we never accept they're all films. And the same director is a very good guess, but we need the person, and it is the director, Barry Levinson. He directed all of those films. But you found 2 groups and 2 connections. That is a total of 4 points. Let's have a look at the scores going into the final round. The Scunthorpe Scholars have 11 points. The Beekeepers have 16. On we go to the missing vowels round, round 4, where we've taken the vowels out of well-known names, phrases and sayings, squidged up the consonants, and I want to know what are the disguised clues. Fingers on buzzers, please, teams. The first group are all ways of asking someone to repeat something. Beekeepers?
Beg your pardon.
Correct. Beekeepers?
Excuse me.
That's right. Beekeepers?
Come again.
Correct. Beekeepers?
Say what?
Yes, it is. Next category, things that are imagined in the song Imagine. Scholars?
No countries.
Correct. Beekeepers?
No heaven.
Correct. Beekeepers?
All the people living life in peace.
Well done. Scholars?
No possessions.
Correct. Next category, things you might find in a cage. Beekeepers?
Guinea pig.
Correct. Beekeepers?
Battery hen.
Yes, it is. Beekeepers?
Hannibal Lecter.
Yep. Weirdly, this one is thoracic cavity. New category, a fictional professor and his subject. Beekeepers?
Henry Higgins and...
Too long, I'm afraid. Scunthorpe Scholars, do you know?
Henry Higgins and phonetics.
I will give you the point for Henry Higgins and phonetics, but the bell has gone for the end of the quiz. And I can tell you that the winners and through to the next round with 24 points are the Beekeepers. Very well done to you. And finishing an honourable second with 14 points, it's the Scunthorpe Scholars. Scholars, it's been absolutely lovely to meet you. Thank you for playing. I'm afraid I must tell you that you are not in our highest scoring second place finishers, but it's been fantastic to meet you at the quiz, and you've been a really fun team. Thank you very much for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You we will see again. Thank you very much for watching, and please join me next week when we'll be launching our new Only Connect fragrance, Bewilderment pour Femme. Goodbye.